to £300 a year on energy bills if the government manages to force providers to put customers on the cheapest tariff.
Well, ministers are due to reveal their plans later today. Our Martin Lewis is here. It's all over the front page of the Mail this morning, isn't it?
It certainly is, yeah.
They're saying cheaper power bill without shopping around.
Well, there are 7 words there, and I only have 2 problems with the concepts in there, to be absolutely honest with you. I'm, first of all, not sure that this will mean cheaper bills, certainly not cheaper bills for all. What's likely to happen if we have a reduced number of tariffs is the people who never switch will pay less, and those who regularly switch will pay more. What effectively happens, you've got a wide group of tariffs at the moment. Some are expensive, some are cheap, right, and you'll simply narrow that banding. So the bottom price comes up and the top prices comes down. But it will mean for most people will probably have bills reduced if we have this happening. The second one, without shopping around, because of course what we're talking about is having less tariffs within each individual company. Yep. There are 6 big suppliers. Excuse me. There are 6 big suppliers. There are many small ones. It could still be another company that's offering very substantially cheaper deals for you. So the concept that once this happens, you should stick with one company is very, very wrong. So right, this is by no means the death of switching. So first of all, I would say to everyone out there, what worries me about these headlines is I know tomorrow people say, well, I don't need to do anything now because this is all going to change. No, we're going to get an announcement talking about a proposal that may happen in time.
Okay.
This changes nothing in the short term. In the long run, it should simplify things, but I wait to see the announcement this afternoon.
OK.
So what should people do now, then?
Well, absolutely, get on a comparison site, find your cheapest tariff and switch right now. 5 of the big 6 providers have put prices up, or at least announced they're putting prices up, which means if you do a comparison, with the exception of E.ON, which I'm pretty sure is going to put prices up in January. It hasn't announced it. I offered it a £1,000 bet that it would. It refused to take my bet. To charity, I should say. So I'm pretty sure E.ON will go up in January. So if E.ON comes out cheapest, be careful. With the rest of them, I'd talk about moving. Just to say what this actually is. Yeah. Right. So there are 3 ways you could force people to have cheaper tariffs. You could make it so that you call them up and ask and they tell you the cheapest, so that they write to you and say to you, this is your cheapest, or they just move you automatically. That's what's been discussed. I don't actually think any of that will happen. What I think we'll now say is from now on, each energy company will have about 4 tariffs now, and there'll be a mix of a green, a variable, a fixed, and you'll pay by direct debit and prepayment. It'll have 1 tariff for each category, and therefore you'll just be on that depending on how you pay, whether you want green or not, whether you want a fix or not. So each company will have a much smaller number of tariffs, but there'll still be market competition. It won't be as big as it was before. It'll still be worth switching. Right. But, you know, we wait to see. They can write that this afternoon. They can write that now. I can't tell you what's going to happen because I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Ed Davey comes out with this afternoon.
We just want it to be fair.
Absolutely.
You know, we just really want it to be fair and easy. Yes,
well, it's really interesting you say that because I've done polling on this and people have said, I would prefer it to be more simple even if some people have to pay more. Right. People prefer simplicity because it's got so complicated.
No, it has. It's crazy.
It is one big issue.
It's like trying to book a train ticket, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you just can't go and get a train ticket. It's like crazy.
We can talk about how to do that another day.
All right.
He knows everything.
Thank you, Martin.